I've been an avid Sims player for almost 10 years, but because I have an apparently inferior Macintosh computer, I've only played The Sims 3 and The Sims 4. I'll take a look at 4 someday, when I can be bothered recording footage that takes up 10 gigabytes on my computer. Hint, 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 hint. But there was another Sims game released for Mac that I've never played until I bought a copy recently off eBay, The Sims Medieval. It was released in 2011 and apparently has fairly decent review scores, so that raised my confidence. And after playing it, I still have no idea what to think of it. It was so vastly different to previous Sims games that the shock pretty much whacked me off my chair while I played the tutorial. Mind you, that only happened after I had to put on my game engineering hat and fix this thing. I had a bit of trouble getting the game to work as my launch window kept putting on its invisibility cloak and hiding the play button. Make sure to pick up the patch to this game before you try playing it, as from what I've been reading, some people haven't been able to play it since 2013. Once I installed the patch though, I didn't run into any other problems. Unlike The Sims 3, which had this boring cutscene showing off all the things your Sims could do, this opening cutscene is actually delivering a plot. It explains that you are known in the Sims universe as the Watcher, which I assume to be their version of God. Humans appeared, they built some houses, and then promptly set them on fire because, as the Morgan Freeman ripoff puts it,
people are dumb.
Wait, hang on, is the narrator in this Patrick Stewart? Holy phasers, Batman, that's stunning. Basically, you're playing as the deity of this universe, and it turns out you even get some religions themed around you, but I'll discuss those later. This game differs right off the bat in how you create your sim. You can't create a family or even more than one sim. The first sim you make is always a monarch, no questions asked, so deal with it. You also have to follow through on quests and tasks to progress, such as talking to peasants, writing laws, and even hunting bears. How can you hunt a bear while wearing this? Explain! But it's not really free play at this stage. You kinda just have to follow along with the quests or else your Sims' focus, not mood, will go down. Sometimes you can't get them to do things unless their focus is at some ridiculously high level, which is frustrating. At least in other sim games, I can force them to go to work when they're about to faint from fatigue and starvation, and they smell terrible. 3/4 of all the status bars have disappeared as well. All you can monitor are your Sims' hunger and energy levels. I suppose that's fair, that's all they need to care about in medieval times. And there's no need to worry about social isolation because I can't keep these freaking servants out of my room. I tried setting it to private to owner, but they keep barging in.
Get your filth out of my pristine room!
They even barge in while I'm sitting stark naked in an ugly looking bathtub. Sod off! I also feel that the Sims in this game just look off. I don't know what it is, but whenever I went in to create a sim and looked at my person, I felt like I was looking at an alien wearing a disguise, like those ones in Men in Black. It's unnerving for whatever reason. Also, 99% of the female hairstyles remind me of something you'd see on Star Wars, and you can even make your Sims as white as Casper the Ghost.
Literally.
Okay, so maybe I can't create the family that I want, but maybe I can decorate the place how I want. Yeah, never mind. I can't make the rooms any bigger than what they already are, and there's hardly any options for decorating. As the sole sovereign of this land, I proclaim that I deserve a far bigger bedroom, and a fireplace doesn't produce bear slop. I mean soup. I meant soup. I can't build anything either. The only way you can make new buildings is by completing quests to earn kingdom points, or whatever they're called. And you can spend them to create such wonders as a cathedral, a clinic, a spy headquarters, and a sports field. No houses or anything for all these peasants? Okay then. Speaking of these quests, some of them are pretty unusual. There are the normal sounding ones, like a royal assassination and cultural fixing stuff, but one of them involved meeting this crab bandit. What the flipping banana boat is this thing? A lot of running back and forth in these quests. I have to run to talk to one person, then talk to another, and they're all over the freaking kingdom. It's just like, just stay in one spot! And it takes forever to get anywhere, because you just walk. You don't run, you just stroll along, and it takes half an hour just to get anywhere. It can take 2 hours to get from the castle to the market and back, and I'm not patient enough for this! Trying to get a quest done while doing the responsibilities is seriously annoying. Sometimes the responsibilities take up so much time that you end up running out of time of the day for the quest, and you have to let your sim go and eat and sleep. Seriously, how dare they require sustenance and rest? I've got a bear to slaughter and people to execute. Oh yeah, you can kill Sims in this game by throwing them into the pit. You can even throw yourself in for some reason. I'm not sure how you can kill yourself by doing that, as every time I tried it, my sim climbed out in one piece. Perhaps she's just holier than the other Sims. There are a variety of careers your sim can have, as you'll end up creating sims for different professions as you progress and create new buildings. Ones I ended up focusing on the most were the monarch and the priests, as I found them more interesting than being a blacksmith. There are some cool new interactions though. As a monarch, I can throw people in the pit or the stocks, write laws, make treaties with neighbouring kingdoms that I don't explore, and so forth. There are two types of priests in this game, as there are two main religions, Jacobitism and Peterism. Both of them have the Watcher as their deity. I've heard that apparently these are supposed to be allusions to Catholics and Protestants, but as a Christian myself, I don't see it as a very accurate representation. 100% of the people at my church don't go around asking God for the ability to smite people. But you can do that in this game. I also don't know any Christians who have the ability to heal with a single touch. Maybe I need to get off my computer and go outside more to find out. Like I said before, I have no idea what to think of this game. I did enjoy playing it, don't get me wrong, but it was a weird experience. It was so different from what I'm used to in Sims games, and it felt more like an RPG than a simulation game. I mean, your sim can level up, but not in terms of skill levels, so that felt weird. I would really only recommend it if you want to change your pace from standard Sim games, but otherwise it's not the best thing.
Wax on, hat. Wax off, hat. Wax on, hat. Wax off.